Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, things are ramping up in the solo leveling universe. In the last episode, the Korean and Japanese S-rank hunters have infiltrated Jeju Island through a coordinated assault where the Japanese are outside distracting the majority of the ant force while the Koreans are inside trying to go after the queen. The plan seems to be going very well, until it isn't. Some of the Japanese are getting their heads blown off by a mysterious figure. Cut to this episode, and we see the Koreans taking on the Ant Queen and her own personal army. We get to see their full power as they actually end up killing the Ant Queen, decapitating it with a gigantic big sword blast from Hai-chun. But before dying, the Ant Queen let out a very weird yell, and they don't know what it was for. But all of a sudden, the barrier that they had put at the entrance to the anthill has been destroyed. The ants are coming back in full force to avenge their queen. But before the army arrives, a single black ant shows up with an aura that makes Hai-chan almost vomit in disgust. It is a very stinky ant, and this guy gaslights us into thinking he gets destroyed here instead of, like 2 seconds later. The black ant eats the ant queen, confusing the S-rank hunters. And then he's like, "Ah, man, you killed my queen. Where is your king?" And immediately backhands Hai-chan into the wall like a Beyblade. While this is happening, the song Dark Araya starts playing. A very nice callback to when Jinwoo Sung killed all of the hunters back in the, that one time in season 1. Death is gonna come for me, be a change I couldn't be. Life is like fairy tales, but it's tragedy. Should I start singing? It's a very good song. Min Byung-gu, the healer, does an Adam Eve impression with the Ant King. Bro didn't even want to be there, and now he's got a hole in his chest. But oh no, that's not it. He also eats his head. Amidst the chaos, it's revealed that the Japanese hunters had ulterior ulterior motives. They celebrate the downfall of Korea's military strength and plan to abandon them to return alone, to basically be like, "Oh yeah, we did it, the Koreans died, but we prevailed, yay." Very cringe, Japan, very cringe. With all the Korean S-rank hunters on their last leg or just flat out dead, it seems very hopeless. Thankfully, the Ant King stepped out because he smelled someone stronger on the outside, which was one of the Japanese hunters. He's like, "Oh yeah, I am the king of the humans," and then gets blasted. But the ant army's still coming for them, the Koreans. And when the situation becomes dire, because apparently before was not dire enough. I guess Jinwoo was, having a dinner with his mother or something. It clearly was more important than this. An S-rank healer just got his head eaten, but that's, whatever. Sung Jinwoo's shadow shoulders? But Sung Jinwoo's soldiers come out and they're stopping the ants. They're like, "Hey, maybe you could have did this like an hour earlier before, maybe." Can't imagine Jinwoo would have not liked to have the Ant Queen XP, but whatever. Maybe he gets it from the soldiers just being there. Actually, that's probably what was happening. But we cut to Jinwoo. He's like, "You know what?" Looking all mogging out. He's like, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do the Sigma thing. He's like, "Exchange." And then the episode ends. Because who doesn't love cliffhangers, guys? I love cliffhangers every single episode. Oh man, just blue ball me all the time. Overall, this was a fantastic episode, as per usual. Yes, they're edging the hell out of us pretty much every single episode this season, but it's ramping up. It's getting intense. And I, for one, am enjoying it quite well. The Ant King absolutely mogging the S-rank Korean hunters was a very nice treat. It was very funny. Me and my friends were laughing and, being like, "Oh man, this is great." I do really enjoy the parallel that they had between the Ant King mogging the S-rank hunters and Jinwoo mogging were they C or B rank? I think they were B rank. I don't know. With the ant monster dungeon in season 1, where they're like, "Oh my god, how could he kill him? He's just an E rank hunter." Little did they know he wasn't. He wasn't an E rank at all. There's your recap for today, this week. Stay tuned for videos that aren't dog shit. Love you guys. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.